My name's Christine, and I just wanted to tell you a little bit about me. My childhood was a bit turbulent in some ways. My mother died when I was 10 years old. She had cancer, and my father remarried in between. And when I was nearly 12, I came home from school one day, and we were all in the kitchen, just coming home from school, being there. And it was just normal for us. But my stepmother was running around, um, curious, sort of like, what's going on? Your father's not home. And I was just thinking, he's never home at this time of day. What are you talking about? Anyway, she was sort of panicking and she was running around scared. So she decided that she wanted to go and check the garage. Well, okay, go and check the garage. Why would you want to go and check the garage? Um, anyway, she takes my slightly elder sister to the garage. Next thing I know, they come back and there's this sort of like scream, and there is my father. He's hung himself, and it's in the garage. My stepmother, who was only young at the time, she was 22, I think, had a young child of her own. She found it difficult to cope with, and she left us, the five of us, at home. Well, gave us to the neighbours that day. And she went off to her family. Why am I telling you this? Because it had an impact on me. It made me feel like I was craving attention. So many years later, I'd been going out with someone, and we'd been having an up and down time, as you do. And he came round, and I thought, oh yeah, things are sweet, all good. So later on, I went to go and see him, and we ended up getting in a fight. Not good. And I felt traumatized. I felt upset. I felt betrayed. I felt my mind was thinking about my three children, because I had three children by then from a previous marriage. I was living on my own. I was running my own business. I was trying to keep life uh, balances. Everything seemed to be spinning out of control. And I just didn't know what to do. I felt so frustrated and scared. Anyway, we had this argument, and it got quite physical. Anyway, I came home. Next thing I know, there's a knock at the door, and it's the police charging me and taking me off. And so I'm thinking, I've got my children. What do I do? Where do I go? Who do I talk to? My mind was spinning out of control. It was going 10 to the dozen. I didn't know whether to go left, right, up, down, what to do, who to reach out to. And I couldn't find my center. I couldn't find me. And I didn't know who to reach out to, who to talk to, what to do for myself. And it was so painful at the time. I felt betrayed. I felt confused. I felt hurt. There was so many feelings running through, and I also felt numb. This numbness of not knowing which decision to make. Is it left? Is it right? What do I do? It was so confusing. But this changed me, because I got to the point. I was so upset, and I thought, am I going to go the way of my father? I'd had moments before in my life where I'd nearly been tipped over the edge. And this was another time that I could have been tipped over the edge and followed in my father's footsteps. And I didn't want to do that. Didn't want to go there. I had three children to care for, three children that depended on me. So what was I going to do? This was where I had to make a choice. This was where I had to change. So I started to look at different possibilities that, transformational journeys. I did Tony Robbins. I looked into that and I did Unleash the Power Within. I crewed on the fire team. I studied strategic intervention coaching. I then delved deeper and went with Love and Authenticity with Mandy Morris. I did Elite Mentorship Forum. And then I've also been a dream builder. Finding your passion, finding your dream, and having someone to help you. And in the last few years, since I've really delved into this, really embraced all of this, I can find the peace within. I know that things aren't always going to work out. I know bad things are going to happen. But I now recognize that through those bad things, I grow. I become this amazing person. I can think differently. I can be calm. I can be still. And I can find the decisions that I need to make and be the person that I need to grow into. And this is me. This is what I've learned. And if you find this of help, if this resonates with you, if you've been there, you've felt that turmoil, you've felt that destruction going on around you, and you've never known which way to turn, I can be your guiding light. I can be the one who can help you. We would work together. So it's an invitation. If you find this of any help, then give me a call. Send me a message. I'd love to hear from you. And if I can help, magic, we'd have to get on a call to see if we're a fit. And anyway, have an awesome day and take care of yourself. Breathe. Stop the monkey chatter and be calm. Because when we get clarity, we can connect to our heart and we can find the courage to step forward. This is an invitation. Have an awesome day. If you're interested, private message me.